This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
BS News for this manic Monday, the 17th of September 2012, and away we go! Dateline revealing royal. This weekend, most of the world was obsessed with topless photos taken of future Queen Kate Middleton. Here in America, however, if we want to talk about fuzzy, out-of-focus, upper-crust boobs, we'll stick with Mitt Romney. Dateline, smartass. At the Values Voters Summit, Rick Santorum told the crowd that conservatives will never have, quote, smart people on their side. The crowd didn't seem to mind, but then again, it's not clear they actually understood what Rick was saying. Maybe he should have used the hand puppets instead. Dateline POTUS. A just-released study says that people with certain psychopathic personality traits sometimes actually make a better president. But other than that, there's not much good news for Mitt Romney. Dateline Middle Earth. In an interview, Mitt Romney defined middle class as someone making between $2,000 and $250,000 per year. Members of Congress make $174,000 per year, so here's hoping they someday manage to pull themselves up into the middle class. And now the Randi Rhodes Show goes live to the Mitt Romney campaign and their press conference on the day's news.
I hate you.
No, I hate you.
I hate you worse.
Your mom cut your hair.
You smell like asparagus.
Dateline Recessive. Eric Cantor announced that after this week, the House will be on yet another vacation for 2 months. At this point, if the House of Representatives were a real house, it would be considered abandoned property. And finally, Dateline, it's a small drunk world. For the first time ever, Disney World is going to be selling beer and wine inside the Magic Kingdom. Woohoo! Because the only thing more fun than standing in line for 2 hours is doing it after you've had several drinks. So now, if you hear somebody slurring their words, it's not that little-known eighth dwarf, Tipsy. How long till Manhattan o'clock? BS News for Monday. Have a great week.
Wow. People are confused, I think, about the Middle East. You know, on the one hand, you want them to hurry up on the democracy thing, and then on the other hand, you don't like it when they actually exercise their democratic principles of, protesting. Well, I will say this, look, the conservative media is really interested in making Obama responsible for these protests, that indeed the protesters all across the Islamic world are just furious at this president because of his foreign policy, which at the same time they say it's pissing off the Arab street, his foreign policy is, which, of course, what his foreign policy is to put sanctions on Iran and bring that economy to its knees by organizing a united international community against Iran, having a nuclear weapon. Therefore, there are embargoes, there's sanctions. The Iranians have been unable to export oil. Their economy is tanking. So this pisses off the Arab street, right? That's part of Obama's foreign policy. The other part of Obama's foreign policy is drone strikes. The other part of Obama's foreign policy is pro-Israel policies. The other part of Obama's foreign policy is to tell people in, dictatorships that, if they rise up and overthrow their dictators, that America has their back. That's our foreign policy currently. So if the Arab street is pissed off because of the drone strikes, if the Arab world is pissed off because of our stand with Israel, which we've always done, since 1948, we have been an ally, a very strong, bonded ally with Israel. Nothing has changed at all, except that we've organized the international community to impose sanctions on Iran so that Iran cannot sell its oil, so Iran can't export, so Iran can't have a growing economy, so that Iran can't finance their nuclear desires. So how can you have it both ways? How can you sit there and say the Arab world is furious at Obama's foreign policies? That's what these protests are. Okay, let's say that that's part of it. I'll say that's part of it. And then how can you say that Obama is weak on foreign policy at the same time? This makes no sense to me.